So Sigvold and Kolek have been making their way west, trying to push on some new lands, some new territories, as there's not really a lot for us in the east anymore. So we're pushing towards this little place which seems to be undefended, and Sigvold's going for Herrig down the bottom. You can see that big Hochland army up north there. They tried to chase down Kolek, but he managed to escape. Northern army there as well. Lots of armies on the horizon it seems, but oh, Bankruptcy is also on the horizon. That's the other reason I'm making a push to the west, is because I have to take some places because I've run out of money. So seems like just in time we'll be able to get into these two places hopefully. Kolek can take out Brass Keep and Sigvold can get after Herrig. And hopefully they'll net us enough money to survive for a while. Herrig's a big city, so it should have a good amount of money. Keep moving around there. Oh, we've got to go the long old way around. I thought we could cut through the mountains, but apparently not. Alright, I'll have to wait till the next turn. So I've got no money left now, so I'm going to start taking attrition because I have no money. So the quicker I get some money, the better. You can see I'm already fairly beaten down. So any attrition on top of that is just going to make our situation even worse. I'm just going to try and get this done as quickly as possible, so I'll just build a round that will only take one turn. We can attack next turn, and we shouldn't have any problem just steamrolling that. And hopefully we'll get a decent amount of Wonga. I can't do it yet. I've been trying to assassinate as many enemy characters as I can just when I see them, even if they're not bothering me. I'm just going to attack them and try to get rid of them. There's so many around. They can make it very difficult, as we've seen, with all the assaulting of my units and assassinations of my generals. Although I don't think they've managed to get any generals yet. I've only got 2, obviously, so it's not like they've got a lot to choose from, but they do seem to prefer assaulting my units. So we can hopefully get after Brass Keep on this turn. And then, oh, what? Black Screen? Oh, what the hell?
Your empire dominates all.
Oh, that's very kind, thank you.
Could you rival the gods themselves?
Yeah, I think I could have a pretty good shot, actually. I seem to be pretty strong. Sigvold's doing well. Kolek's raised up now.
I think not.
Oh.
Fool.
Well, that's very rude.
No, please. I've done everything you've asked. How can you cast me aside?
Finally, someone killed that old bastard. I'm inclined to like Sartherial now. So it seems that Sartherial has arrived. Assassinate success. Someone just got assassinated. Just as I said, no one gets assassinated. Okay now. Okay, I'm not really sure what this means. A Lord of Change, servant of the Chaos God Tzeentch, has emerged to challenge Archaon's position for the Chosen. Alright then. So basically, Sartherial is here to ruin everything and to try and be the Ever-Chosen, even though Archaon isn't even around. He's still here, and he's pissed, and he wants to kill me, I assume. And he's somewhere over there, back in the northeast. We'll, as I always say, we'll have to keep an eye on it. There's not really a lot else we can do. I'm not going to run over there at this point. I need money. This is my focus. Oh, this is quite a bit in their favour. They haven't got a lot in the way of infantry, but they've got those halberdiers, and a lot of my units are beaten down. We're going to have to fight this. Should be doable. I think the aspiring champions and Kolek should be able to mash their way through most of this. Warhounds could get the missiles. So it's just going to be a case of trying to get rid of the halberdiers again, because they're the most dangerous. And, of course, we've started down a hill. God, I wish the game wouldn't make it so easy for me and give me all these advantages. Ha ha. Fucking ha. Oh well, we'll have to run up the hill. I'm a little bit worried. Where are they? They're over there. little bit worried about taking all the vigor penalties running up this hill, but I'm kind of in a hurry. I don't want to walk up the hill. We should be fine though. I think we outnumber them enough to not have to worry, even though most of my units are basically only 2 units because they're so beaten up. But it's fine. We've got Kolek and Aspiring Champions, and they're awesome. It'd probably be better if I just merge all these Marauder units together and then just recruit new ones instead to replace them. That's probably the quickest way to replenish, because I think I'll probably get some chevrons on the recruitment now, so they won't be completely fresh noobs or anything. But this small army is of course sitting atop the hill. Got its skirmishers out front. I'm going to try and use my warhounds to move them around a bit so that they're not going to stay in one place and be able to fire upon my incoming units, because we don't really have the numbers to be able to take too much missile fire. I'm going to bring Kolek around the other side. We'll hopefully get a bit of surrounding on them. We should be all good. So they're bringing some missiles over. Going to bring one right around the back. Keep one over this side. My men slowly approach. I'll try to go up the hill a bit more, I think. Just trying to avoid that vigor penalty too much. There's quite a steep hill there. Okay, Kolek, let's go around the side, buddy. We're going to bring you around the other flank. So they're trying to get after my warhounds. That's fine. This is just going to break the army up a bit, make them a little bit easier to manage. We'll start to move in my warhounds. Yep, they're starting to fire. Let's go, go, go. So even just running near them is going to make these skirmishers move around, which is all we need. I don't need my warhounds to kill them just yet. I just need them to keep the skirmishers moving. That's all we need. Although a bit of an opportunity there. No one nearby. Let's just quickly have a little munch on them. We'll bring the other ones up. Num 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 num. Let's get after those ones before the general unit gets us. That one's very separated now as well. That should be pretty easy pickings for my warhounds and Kolek. There we go. Got them gone already. Halberdiers coming in though. Kolek's of course got to be careful of the halberdiers as he is quite large. That's one unit thoroughly destroyed. Oh, nearly got my warhounds there. Those cheeky halberdiers. Bring them around the back. My main army is approaching now. Still in a fresh condition. Awesome. Kolek, watch out for the halberdiers, bro. Everything's looking awesome so far. These missiles are starting to fire a bit. Get the warhounds on them. Get them moving. Get them shifted. There we go. Should be able to eat through them nicely. So halberdiers. So we've very much spread them out now. And they're all over the place, which is perfect. Which is what we wanted. This unit of halberdiers over here getting after the warhounds for some reason. We'll crush this unit of halberdiers in the middle here. It's only the halberdiers, because Kolek can deal with the swordsman, no problem. It's only the halberdiers that he can't obviously fight, that the rest of the army is going to have to deal with. So one of them's all the way down here, which is good. We're wearing them out a little bit. Just going to keep them away from the army while we crush the rest of them. Come on, Kolek. Give Kolek a little bit of help here as he is fighting the general unit. Aspiring champions. Let's flank round. Flank round on those. Okay, I think we should be fine. We've just really completely separated them. And that's really the key to this victory, I think. Going to get into the back of these halberdiers, and they shouldn't last too long. We've got aspiring champions in the front and the back. Kolek's mashing through the general. Awesome. It's just a waiting game now. I do know that this battle and the last one haven't been the most exciting battles in the world to watch, but sometimes that's just how it goes in campaigns. You don't always get to set up the nice, awesome, big, massive battles. But hopefully we can get one soon. Because I do like a nice, challenging, large battle. Although these little battles are actually really challenging. I mean, that's why I'm fighting them, is because they're going to be kind of challenging and I can't win them through auto-resolve. And because I have so few units and they're all beaten down and nearly dead, that does actually make it a little bit of a challenge that if I kind of carelessly did this, I probably would lose. So these are kind of interesting, these small little half-dead battles, I think, because you have to be very cautious in what you do and try not to make mistakes, because a mistake with a half-dead marauder unit will probably be the end of them very quickly. So you've got to be a little bit careful. Done this one pretty well though, just keeping those halberdiers away from Kolek, because he'll mop up everything else. He's got 70 kills. These warhounds got 100 kills, very nice. Might try and slow these halberdiers down so they don't get into Kolek. Do a little rear charge on these swordsmen first. So yeah, that's just going to keep those halberdiers just enough away from Kolek so we can hopefully finish off their general unit. Starting to waver these halberdiers. There we go, they're gone. Let's get these missiles. My warhounds failed. How did they lose to those missiles? Weird. Oh well. It's all looking good. Their general unit's gone. They're all going to route straight off the map as well, so this one is over. So we can hopefully get some money from this, and we shall avoid bankruptcy. And we'll try and get Herrig as well. And we'll be back in the game. But now I suppose we have to worry about Sartherial, as he'll be coming after me. Not really sure what to expect from that, not really sure what his army is like. I know Sartherial online is hella annoying because people just bounce him around all over the place and it's impossible to get hold of the bastard. But we'll have to see how they use him in campaign. A victory here though. A close victory apparently. It was, I suppose, because we're all dead anyway. Good. So that's one place taken. I don't really want to stick around. I know people always tell me in the comments to sack and then raise, but I don't really like taking the time to do that because obviously I have to stand around here for another turn. And I think the longer you stay in one place as a horde, the more of a target you become. 11 grand, don't mind if I do. Beautiful. I'm just going to sack it for now. I'm not going to raise it. There's a Northern army there. There's a Talabecland army there. It's not worth sticking around. I think it's too risky. I can do this. Could fight it, but it'd be a bit pointless. I guess we'll just auto-resolve it. Herrig. Hergig. Hergig? Hergig. I thought it was Herrig. Silly me. Herrig. 20 grand. Yes, please. Good. Sigvald is a butcher. And we gained a Dark Soul, which helps horde growth. That sounds useful for Kolek. Now that we have some money though, we can take our time a little bit. I think we're going to retreat up north, go to the scaling lands again, take a time out, replenish, and get ready for another assault. Because we just need to, because there's too many heroes around here. I'm not going to be able to replenish. They're just going to keep pestering and assaulting my units probably. Our march north to safety begins. We'll bring Sigvald up and Kolek in tow. There's a couple of small armies around which we're going to have to be careful of with Kolek because his army obviously is very small and nearly dead. Looks like the scaling are going after Hergig. Hopefully they'll finish it off and raise it. But yeah, more of the land is being raised. Talabecland's been taken out. I did not know that. That must have been the top knots. Hopefully the vampires will start expanding out into these places that are around them, that are available to be taken. So now it's just a case of mopping up all these little factions in the middle. Hochland and Talabecland. And then we can start to work on Norden. And everything should be all good. Just got to try and make it north. That's all we need at the moment. Just got to make it north. Kolek is in a bad way, really. You can see that Northern army is where we just were. So if I'd stayed around near Hergig and Brass Keep, then that Northern army would probably be attacking me right now. And I am in no condition to be taking on a full stack. And here comes a little annoying bastard army. Oh my god, they got 3 heroes. I have no hope against that. Hopefully we can get far enough away. Oh, thank God for that. Oh no, Norden one's going to get me. Nordland even. I've been calling them Norden this whole time. 13 different heroes coming my way again. Awesome. I hate the fact on this game. Total War, it's been this way for a long time. When you retreat, you cannot choose where you retreat. I find that utterly ridiculous. Like, I should be able to choose in which direction I retreat, because more often than not, it retreats you in the worst possible direction. I'm now next to a Northern army, a Talabecland army, a Hochland army. Things are looking bad for Kolek. Hopefully we can get him far enough away from anyone else. I've just brought Sigvald back to try and kill off that army, but they've run away, so we've kind of saved him a little bit. But now I've got to be careful with both armies, because like I say, there is a Northern army right there in the mountains. So Kolek's quite a way away now. We're going to take some attrition, but I don't think it matters. We're so beaten down, it doesn't really matter anymore. I can't even get after this army. But I'm going to use Sigvald to try and kind of block for Kolek. So if any of those other armies do come along, we can hold them off a little bit. Not that I'm going to fight them because Sigmar's not in great... Sigvald isn't in great condition either. I wish Sigmar wasn't in great condition. The bastard. Maybe he'll get rid of the Empire for us. Not that they've really been around lately, but they're always an annoyance. Here comes another hero. Probably going to assassinate or assault me. Again, brilliant. Just need to get out of here now. Just need to get to the scaling lands where things are safe and happy. Oh my god, are you joking me? Campaign movement minus 50%. At possibly the worst time. My goodness. That is unbelievable. Kolek's fine. Oh, it's only for Sigvald. Sigvald can only move that far. When there's a Nordland army right on our case. This game sometimes, I swear. I swear it just tries its hardest to fuck you over. 50% minus movement range now. Literally, oh, I can't even believe it. It's crazy. Well, we'll try and get Kolek to safety. As long as one of them survives, we'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. Probably not. We're doomed. Fucking Chaos campaign. I'm going to start to move Kolek up. We'll edge him up. See how things go. Sigvald can follow. How far can we get? Let's stay away. I want to stay away from that town, because there is a garrison there, which may be able to get me, because I'm not in great condition. I don't think that one will come after Sigvald. He is too powerful for them. Just got to try and avoid all the full stack armies, though. Get out of the way, you damn hero. Okay, not a lot to do other than hope for the best. Looks like Wolfenburg's being attacked, which is awesome. That should hopefully be the end of Talabecland soon. Of course, Sartherial could be anywhere. He could be right on top of me, just out of the shadows to my right somewhere. Who knows? Things are looking a little bit bleak. This is becoming very difficult just to run north. All I want to do is move north and get away from them, but I've had to move back, and then I get movement range reductions. Oh, Nordland are coming for me now. Yep, they're going after Kolek. Apparently he's absolutely screwed, even though they've only got 5 units, just trying to run away. So if it just let me retreat Kolek north in the first place, so he didn't have to run backwards and get himself stuck back there, would have been fine. Vestus Magoth has returned. Someone else has been assassinated though. Brilliant, Kolek's been assassinated. Fucking oh, this game, man. This game. Chaos is tough. Life as a Chaos Lord is tough. So Kolek's been assassinated. I'm not too fussed because he's not trying to do anything at the moment. He's just trying to run away, so it doesn't really matter, but we'll get him back in a couple of turns. Gonna get Sigvald to knock this army out though for being dicks. Okay. Oh, that does actually leave this place relatively undefended. It is a walled city. We don't really have the manpower to take it, I guess. Anyone over here? We could go and take that little place on the way. It could be good just to take one of their places out on the way past, but obviously it's going to further increase our deaths. And I don't really want to lose any more units because we've got a lot of experienced units. See, Sigvald's army is getting smaller and smaller. That is no good for us. Actually, let's finish off this army. Don't want them chasing Kolek again. Goodbye. There's more captives for us to sacrifice for Archaon as well. Shield biter. Taking a bit of attrition though. Need to get away. Good. There's 2 massive armies from whence we came, but that's fine. They should be out of range of us. Sigvald has got himself a skill point. Upgraded his army a fair amount. Not sure what to give him now. Could upgrade his army a bit more. Could make him a bit tougher. I've got him so that he doesn't die. Maybe I'll just keep building on these. Not sure what's going to be most useful. Because I don't really use Sigvald as a kind of get loads of kills kind of lord. That's what we got Kolek for. I want Sigvald to be able to survive well. Maybe take on the enemy generals because he's a duelist. And have a pretty strong army. Ruination could be a good one. Someone said about this one, if you take this trait, get it up to level 3, and get a hero with the same thing, you can take off a lot of turns that the enemy could hold out for when you besiege them, I mean. So that could be a really interesting one to have, to be able to besiege places and take them without actually having to fight. That would be just awesome, because that obviously helps with the replenishment side of things. Yeah. All the heroes are coming again. Brilliant. Can't wait. Who are they going to kill this time? Chaos Gathering. Oh, assault unit success. Oh, they failed on one of them. Right, we're pretty much home free now anyway. We can get to the shore without being attacked by any armies, unless there's any hidden ambush ones along the shore, which there probably are. Knowing my luck so far, there probably are. Or Sartherials just off to the right there. I definitely feel like I'm going to die. I think that's what's going on. I just definitely feel doomed at this point, even though I'm the Chaos and I'm supposed to be dooming people. We'll go around this side. Maybe use our hero to try and look for Sartherial in a minute.
God's will.
Get as far as we can forward. Without taking attrition, of course. Awesome. Okay. See, those units are so nearly dead. Let's get one of my heroes off looking for Sartherial. Just in case he is off here. Doesn't appear to be in my immediate vicinity. Good. So now we're just going to retreat up north, replenish, and come back for some more. I think I'll go for Nordland. I think Nordland need to die. They've been around far too long. They haven't had any trouble really. They had the scaling. They've been beating the scaling back. And like I said, if I take out Nordland, then the scaling should have an easier time crossing over into these lands at least. And then all their places along the coast here, like Longship Graveyard, won't get raised all the time. Let's see what happens on this turn. If anyone appears to try and take me down, it seems to happen on every turn. There's lots of heroes around, as usual. Assault unit success. Marienburg declared war on me. Brilliant. Let's just get in the water and get away from everyone. The heroes can't follow me into the water, can they? I don't think they can attack me in the water, at least. That would be most annoying. Okay, good. We're nearly home free.
Moving, Father.
So, the armies of Chaos now sail north after narrowly avoiding the united human factions. And while we did suffer great losses, we managed to inflict great peril on our enemies' domains, with a little help from some friendly nearby factions, of course. Kolek, while injured in the retreat, still managed to gain a lot of experience on this run and grows ever stronger. For now though, we must rest and gather our strength to prepare for the incoming onslaught of Sartheria.